But Amir Johnson is active, and that had not been the case in the first round of Kawhi Leonard and Pascal Siakam outscored the entire starting five of Philadelphia.
With the physicality from Toronto, that's got to change here tonight.
Ball in the air, Toronto control. Out for Green, shot clock at 6.
Already a better job defensively by Philly on Kawhi on that possession.
Gasol, the runner.
And you see the difference. They forced
into a tough angle. Ball movement. Redick was scoreless in the first half the other night. Harris lets it fly. Off the rim. And rebounded by Lowry, who rebounds his position at a high level.
You know, I really feel like Kyle Lowry, a great finish there. To me, he's the best team, Pascal and Kawhi.
It is not a deep catch for Embiid, something Brett Brown was looking for here in game 2. Embiid goes down to his knees. And a turnover. They ran out of whatsoever, Greg. Lowry bounces. Siakam off the mark. Siakam was nearly unstoppable in game 1. He scored 29 points on 12 of 15 from the field. Deflection. Off the ricochet. Toronto's got it. Raptors with a 2-0 lead. Siakam picked up by Embiid.
They're going to do a cross match. 3 possessions now. You see Tobias Harris starting off on Mark. Oh my goodness.
Siakam, the creativity. Harris lobs it. Butler was quiet in game 1. Lowry digs in. Butler fades. Way off. Rebounded by Green. Lowry pushing the tempo. Stutter step to the rim. Denied by Butler. For Siakam. Gasol mismatch against Harris. Help from Embiid. Gasol spins away. And Simmons has got the board.
This is the area where you haven't seen as much impact, and that's what you got to see right there.
Simmons.
I think he's got to be
95 against one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, the Raptors. Leonard, they double it. Gasol is open. Couldn't make him pay. Toronto opens up 2 of 7. The Sixers are 1 out of 4. Simmons lost it on the way up. Out of bounds. 4-2 lead for Toronto. Embiid, contact with Lowry. Kick it out. Butler nails it from the corner. It's a triple.
Good read there by
1. Half court set here for the Raptors. 10 to shoot. Gasol back out for Lowry. Lowry contact. Gets it to go, plus the foul. And he felt that they were going to try to stuff it down their throats with Embiid and Simmons and try to get Redick going early. It's Butler, rainbow 3. Jimmy Butler puts Philadelphia up by 1.
Just a little bit better flow and activity level right now from Philly, and not the patience that we saw from Toronto in game 1.
Lowry couldn't answer. Butler, is he feeling it? Nope, off the rim. Kawhi Leonard does not have a field goal attempt.
But look how they loaded on that possession. They had that entire free throw line covered. He couldn't turn the corner.
Contested. Leonard sticks it.
And you'll live with that, though. That shot was a much more difficult shot than he really had to take in game 1. And so he's got the ability to make it, but you want him to have to make those consistently.
Embiid fouled before the shot.
This offseason, he worked on ball handling, playmaking, and consistently worked on threes. He said threes are new. In college, he played the 5. He also shared with me that his motivation to improve is his father, who passed away in a car accident in 2014.
Yeah, happy birthday. Belated happy birthday to our partner in crime.
She got serenaded at the production meeting. Kyle Lowry, that ball will go to the backcourt. And a turnover for Toronto with James Ennis. Ennis had some flashes in game 1. Butler on a kick. Harris, who just made a 3. That's for 2. Rebounded by Gasol.
Good job defensively there by Siakam with the contest to force that miss.
1-on-1. Leonard out of the double. Ball movement. Green corner pop. Way off.
Just a lot crisper are the rotations and the aggression defensively by Philly.
Ennis lines it up. Too strong. Butler steps in. He tips it out of bounds. Toronto is 0 of 4 from three-point territory. There's Siakam. Single coverage. Ennis. Green beats Monroe off the dribble. Sweeping move. He missed it.
Yeah, that's not the strength of Danny Green, who is a terrific 3-and-D guy, but does struggle at times when he's got to put it on the floor.
Harris attack mode for Philly.
No struggle there, putting it on the floor for Tobias Harris, who's able to get all the way to the rim.
Leonard got his hands on it, tracks it down. He's got Simmons defensively. Hangs, rips out. Rebounded by Monroe.
Philly looks like a different team.
No doubt.
Defensively, even these turnovers, you don't want them if you're Philly, but you like the aggressive.
It scored 74 points.
And remember, they get discussed because of how brilliant Kawhi and Pascal were, but no one else scored double figures in that game for Toronto as Greg Monroe gets all the way to the rim uncontested with a layup.
It is a 7-0 run for Philadelphia and a 15-9 lead. We approach 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
And this crowd is silent right now.
Double team. We've seen a lot of them so far. Siakam fakes on the pass. That spin. Left hand pass down. Siakam off the window. And that 4th career playoff game tonight. He has shot 52% in the postseason, 44% from three-point range. Butler pull-up jumper doesn't go. Monroe trying to clean it up. Denied. Monroe can't finish it. Rebound knocked around. Controlled by Lowry. Siakam extra feed. Green. And rebounded by Ennis.
Look to get more of those opportunities as it looks like Philly a little bit more locked and loaded in the half-court defensively.
Butler to the rim. No good with the left hand, but tipped home. Monroe underneath.
And how good is Interior, which really creates driving opportunities for those wing players.
That's 5 offensive rebounds now for Philly. That was a story in game 1. Siakam forcing it inside. Cleared by Butler. Simmons with a head of steam. Harris, ball fake, dumps it. Ennis by himself. And a timeout called by Toronto. Philly.
Not be, obviously, but he can still have an impact with his presence. And that's what's going to have to be the case. He's just going to have to find a way to impact the game as Siakam continues to be aggressive here. They may out-rebound us, but if we can win the turnover battle, the three-point battle, and the free throw battle, we're going to get a travel there on Ben Simmons.
And Norm Powell in for Toronto. We come up on 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Toronto's lowest scoring point total in a quarter in the playoffs, 16. Oh, Leonard with the scoop to the hoop. Kawhi Leonard. Korkmaz is not on the rotation for Philly. We did see him in game 1. Embiid, ball fake, and a foul called on the floor. Leonard using the Siakam screen twice. Shot clock down to 7. Here's Powell. Redick backs off, and Powell has it rim out.
And that's a perfect example from a defensive standpoint of what you want. We want to force their secondary guys to be decision makers and shot makers, and early on here being effective for Philly.
Ennis, that was a brick off the fingertips. Here come the Raptors. Powell, fake, rejected by Embiid.
I'll tell you what, how about the ability of Embiid to get back into the play, not give up on it.
Man. Serge Ibaka is in. And he misses from three-point range.
You might have concerns about defensively, but they've been rock solid here thus far.
Ibaka drives. Ball is moving. Powell, open J. It's a triple.
That's a huge shot in the arm there for Toronto from Norman Powell, who has had some moments this postseason. This could be the kind of game where he could be an X factor for this Raptors team.
First 3 of the night for the Raptors. 23-17 Philly. 4-second difference shot clock to game clock. Ennis will hoist and hit a 3.
Partner, we talked about those paint touches for Embiid. Equally as important for Ben Simmons to get 2 feet in the paint.
Van Vliet is blocked at the buzzer by Ennis.